Hey everyone, this is Bo from the Mari server. I'm here to do a video on the Mabinogi environment. So the first thing I want to let you guys know about Mabinogi environment is that there are many things about Mabinogi that that you can interact with. First, oh shoot, I lost my train of thought there. Let me start over. Cut. Take two. Oh no, there's someone here. I gotta go. Oh, look at all the books on the floor. What? Who's littering? Alright, here we go. Alright. Hey everyone, this is Bo from the Mari server. I'm here to do a video on Mabinogi environment. So the first thing I want to let you guys know about Mabinogi environment is that there's so many things in this game that lets you interact with the environment and kind of like see things in the environment that makes the game really realistic. So right now you can see that the game right now it's raining. It doesn't rain all the time, but raining does happen in the game, and it doesn't always rain, so it can be sunny. And I think that's really only the two weathers. It's just rainy and sunny weather. No foggy, no snowy. Well, unless you're in Vales, it might seem like it's snowy. But that is a thing, is that there can be rain in this game. And rain does affect production. So it's not just like for looks, I guess for decor. It is actually something that helps you in the game. Another thing is actually interacting with things in the environment. So like, see this little stand right here, this little box in here, I can actually hit that thing. I can actually smack it if I wanted to. This sign, I can smack it. I can just like hit things, anything I want, except for the buildings. I don't think I can hit the buildings. Most likely can't hit the buildings. That'll be vandalism. I can smack the lamppost, and you'll see that once in a while it might drop something. So this lamppost dropped me some large nails. If I keep hitting it, I have a chance of dropping other random things like a small gem. These things are probably most likely used for like newbie quests, for those who just want to turn in gems, or for those that actually need gems for certain things, like certain like Albay dungeons that require gems and stuff like that. So that is a thing to keep in mind. Just like things you can smack around, even trees. Smack a tree, get a berry, which makes so much sense. Smack a tree, get a berry. You can smack a tree and get like branches or something like that too. So you can actually interact with the environment in Mabinogi. It's not just there for, you know, hey, look at me, I'm a tree, you can't do anything with me. No, you can actually smack it. There are a lot more other things that you can do in Mabinogi. Not just like hitting things like, you know, a sign for nails. But there are other things that you can actually use tools on. So right now I'm holding a weeding tool. This is a weeding tool. What is this called? A weeding hoe. I'm holding a weeding hoe, and that is basically for digging potatoes in a potato field. There's none in tier, so I will show that example later. There are gathering knives, and these you can all buy from a weapon shop owner. So Fergus would probably be your first one that you're gonna go to if you're starting out in this game. So a knife, basically, if I have a knife, I can go over to like a sheep and be like, I can shear you, give me your wool, I'm gonna take your wool. Yeah, I took your wool. And it's very like realistic, because see, they can move out the way, and then you can be like, oh dang it, I missed. So they made the game pretty realistic, so then it's cool. I think it's cool. The wool you can use to actually use, they're just not stuff that you just steal from sheeps. You can use the wool and turn it into thick threads, which can be then turned into fabric, which then can turn into clothes. So you can actually do tailoring and weaving and things like that in this game. If you have your own pet, you can actually like a sheep pet, you can actually shear them as well. So for me, I can shear my sheeps right here, my pet sheep, and get me some wool. But I missed. What happened? Give me some wool. Give me your wool. He's tickling me with his wings. Yeah, huge lucky. Just know that all sheep tuplet pets will always give you a huge lucky that first shear, for those that didn't know. Free wool for those guys. Okay. The next thing is things like the mobs can do things for you. So like there's these white spiders here, and basically they're not just for like, you know, killing. I can just like kill it, of course, but they do more than just killing. And whoop, there it is. They drop spider webs. So you can see the spider just literally just dropped some cobweb right there. I can pick it up. You can use it for spider shot, making for the spider shot skill, or you can use it to create some thin threads, weave it into thin threads, which then can be turned into silk, which then can be turned into clothes. So basically all your tailoring goods is all lumped into one area. It's a lot of somewhat tedious work. You got to collect all these cobwebs and stuff like that just to make thin threads. But you know, that's the realism of it, right? So that's one thing, is that enemies can drop things for you that you might need for like crafting and stuff like that. Oops, I killed them all. And then you've got stationary things around you. Like, where's the fields at? You've got the wheat fields, and you got the barley fields. I can see it from here. There it is, the wheat fields and the barley fields. So here's the wheat fields, and then the green ones over there are the barleys. And they're just, like I said, they're not just for decor. If you actually equip a sickle, and go up to them, you'll see that some of them have like, if you kind of like hover aerial style look, you can see like this lumpy part right here, you can actually shear it. If you're not sure what you can shear, just like hover your mouse over it. You'll see a little tool icon that'll show up. And then voila, you start shearing. Or I guess cutting. And then it'll drop wheat. And each thing that you're shearing, I guess, has a certain amount of wheat or barley in it. I like to call it as like MP or something. Because if you shear your pets, you'll notice that you're consuming MP off of them, and once they run out of MP, you can no longer shear them anymore. So that's what I believe is like the thing. Because over time, right now I've sheared all of them. Over time, you can shear these again, so it kind of like restores MP in a way. So that is one thing. You can interact with the fields around you. Another thing is another stationary thing, which I need to get stuff for, which I don't have with me. Let me grab it really quick. Ah, berry bushes. Memories. Smack berry bush, get a berry bush. I mean, get berries or branches. Where are the berries? I mean, it makes the most sense to hit like plants and then you get berries. If you hit an apple tree, you get an apple. There's no other things besides berries and apples in terms of fruit, I believe. Or I mean, I think if you hit the palm trees in Kila, you get coconuts. If you hit some other tree, I forget what's it called, it drops something else. Wow, she looks different. Oh, she's not the same. Was she always like this? I don't think she always wore this outfit. Okay, that's just me playing. Okay, I'm forgetting things. Okay, anyways. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Basically, this person sells food. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the general shop. Alright. So the general shop, you can get some other interesting goods here. Let me close all this windows so you guys aren't confused. And we'll need to keep one window open for that. What was I getting? Ah, I'm gonna get one of these. I'm gonna get an empty bottle. And I am gonna get me a fishing pole. That's right. Fishing pole. And of course, with a fishing pole, you need bait. Where's the bait at? Yeah, do keep in mind there are more pages to the shop tab. Just like click right and left. You can see right here, right and left. There's the bait right there. There's the bait. And then even up here on the tab, there's more options for you to choose from. Yes, that's it. Oh, right. I did forget to mention one thing. In terms of trees and stuff. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. So for the trees, like the really big trees, or even there are small trees, you can actually chop firewood off of them. Hold a axe, or even if you have a weapon axe, one that you kind of like use for fighting, that'll work too. Wouldn't recommend it though. But the gathering axe, and it has like a little lumberjack tool over the tree. You can gather some firewood, or you can fail at gathering firewood. Give me some wood. Herp herp. Yay! And firewood could be used for various things in Mabinogi. They can be used to put. I was about to say barrier spikes, but that's old. That doesn't work anymore. They can be used to make campfires. Obviously, the very first thing is campfires. They can be used for carpentry, for those who want to rank up carpentry. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, if I have a fishing pole, actually, I'll show the fishing pole later. I'm going to equip this empty bottle. You can actually fill up water in certain areas. So you'll see a little water symbol like this. That means you can fill up your water here. And you'll see if you hover over the water, it has a little, you know, bottle on your cursor. And then you can just click and then gather some water. And this could be used for cooking. So you guys know it could be used for cooking. You can also gather water from a well as well. And if you want, you can just drink the water. And you get the bottle back. I don't think drinking water does anything to you. It's just, you just drink it. Okay, fishing. And then you can fish. If you have a fishing pole and bait, you can fish in areas that mostly, you know, it's mostly areas with water. If you're not sure if you can fish in that area, all you gotta do is just equip your fishing rod, try to attempt to fish. So try to attempt to fish. And then if you hover your mouse over the water, you should be able to see a circle icon. So right now I see an X. That means I can't fish here in this spot. I gotta move a little bit. There you go. I gotta cast a little bit further, I guess, because here is too close to cast. So I gotta move it back. And then you'll see that the cursor icon is now like an arrow pointing down a circle versus like an arrow pointing down like an X. So that means I can go ahead and cast this. You just gotta click it a couple times and there it goes. You can fish. You can automatically fish or you can manually fish. There are two ways to fish in this game. So that's the thing about interacting with your environment. You can fish in watered areas or watery areas. So this is not just the only area that you can fish. You can also fish in lakes. You can fish in rivers. Oops, teleported here. If you go up to Fergus's house, you'll see that you can actually, right here, see the water sign, the bottle sign. You can gather water from this area, or you can even fish in this area if you wanted to as well. Certain areas also gives only certain fishes, so you might want to like kind of do some research on that to figure out where you can catch certain fish that you need. Let's see, the other thing I was going to show you guys was the potato. Let's see, Dunbarton. Alright, Dunbarton, the second town you probably will visit after Cheer. So right out here, right in the fields, right over yonder, are some potatoes. Potato fields. If I quit my weeding hole. Hover over, it's so dark, it's really hard to see though. But if you guys zoom in a little bit, you can see. You can see like a little leaf icon right there. Or if you don't see the leaf icon, you can just hover over it and then you'll see the little tool pop up, see, versus like an arrow. you can dig in those areas. And I failed. Let's try again. Let's try that again. And I failed. One more time. Third time a charm. And I succeed! And I got a potatoes! Or 2 actually, because I got a lucky bonus, so I got 2 potatoes instead of 1. And potatoes, again, can be used for cooking. You can use them to turn it in for part-time jobs that ask for potatoes. Things like that. So, interacting with your environment is pretty nice in Mabinogi. I feel like it's a very, very unique thing. You can smack like this scarecrow thingy, and I believe it has a chance of dropping a scarecrow enchant on a sickle or something like that. So that's a thing. It's not working though, obviously. So yeah, let me see if there's anything else I forgot. There are many, many things really you can interact with in Mabi with these tools. I'm gonna go to one of the less common ones that people know. Oh my god, the teleporting is annoying. Okay, let's go to Port. I think it's Port Tian. I'm at the oceans. You can like hit rocks and stuff like that. Hit these rocks. And they drop things too. Almost anything that you're hitting will probably drop some sort of thing. Where is the thing? Did I go to the wrong beach? I feel like I went to the wrong beach. Maybe it wasn't this beach. No, it should have been this one. Oh, shoot. I don't see it. I thought we were able to dig up shellfish around here. Unless I went to the wrong beach. Maybe I went to the wrong beach. There it is. I am blind as heck. Okay, a lot of people don't know this either. Basically, these areas right here, you can dig up some shellfish. Shellfish! So there are many, many things you can actually interact with in Mabinogi's environment. Just kind of have to like research it up and see what you can do with your tools or non-tools. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching my video on Mabinogi environment. I hope you find this video informative and kind of like interesting about learning about the game itself. Thanks you guys, and again, stay awesome! I can fish here if I wanted to.